A New Year's devotional. Scripture for today is found in Isaiah 43, verses 8 through 21. Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the desert and streams in the wasteland. The wild animals honor me, the jackals and the owls, because I provide water in the desert and streams in the wasteland, to give drink to my people, my chosen, to the people I formed for myself, that they may proclaim my praise. You were formed with purpose. We were shaped by divine hands, that you might proclaim God's praise. This is not merely what you do. It is woven into the fabric of who you are. As midnight approaches and the year draws its final breath, consider what it means to truly release the past. God does not ask us to pretend our yesterdays never happened or to deny the weight they carried. The desert seasons were real. The wasteland wanderings left their marks. It is right to remember where you have walked, to acknowledge the weary places, the losses that carved hollows in your heart, the moments that tested every ounce of faith you possessed. But here is the paradox of this sacred threshold. Remembering is not the same as dwelling. One honors the journey, the other chains you to it. Listen, can you hear it? The clock's relentless rhythm marks more than the passage of time. Each tick is both an ending and an invitation. What if this moment between years is precisely where God meets us? He meets us in the space between what was and what will be. What if the very act of letting go creates room for the miraculous? See, I am doing a new thing, God declares. Not I will do, but I am doing. This phrase is in the present tense, active, already in motion. Even now, springs are breaking through parched ground. Even now, water flows where there was only dust. The question is not whether God is moving, but whether you perceive it. The wilderness does not disqualify you from God's provision. If creation itself acknowledges God's faithfulness in the wasteland, how much more should we, His chosen people, His carefully formed vessels, when midnight finally arrives and that last second surrenders to the new year, you stand at the convergence of death and birth. Something must die for something new to live. What past disappointments, regrets, or burdens will you allow to breathe their last? What space will you clear for the new streams God is already causing to spring up in your desert? At the stroke of midnight, when the old year falls away, like scales from blind eyes, let your voice rise. Not because everything was easy, not because you have all the answers for what comes next, but because you were formed for this, created to proclaim His praise, to testify that the God who made ways in your desert, our God, is still making ways, still bringing forth streams, still doing new things. Do you see it?